Imagine a sneaker born from the wildest dream, a mashup of two iconic night classics, engineered to dominate the streets and your Instagram. Enter the Nike Air Max Tuned Waffle Hybrid. But here's the twist. Is it the ultimate blend of retro and futuristic design, or has Nike gone just too far with this fusion game? Stay with us and we will unpack every detail of this groundbreaking sneaker and answer the big question: is this hybrid truly a masterpiece? Right, out of the box, you're hit with a vibe, a retro futuristic vibe that screams, I don't follow trends, I set them. But let's take a closer look because the devil is always in the detail. First, we've got the iconic waffle outsole, a legacy piece that dates back to the 70s, born from Bill Bowerman's waffle iron experiment. Then there's the unmistakable Air Max tuned elements, originally designed for the high performance runners of the 90s. This shoe is a time machine for your feet, pulling the best both worlds into one insane package. But here is where things get interesting. This isn't just a sneaker, it's a style transformer. Now that's in my opinion. Whether you're rocking oversized cargos or a sharp blazer, these kicks whack. Nike just didn't design a shoe, they create a statement piece. And yet, polarizing. Not everyone is on board.
When I first saw these, I thought, no way, these look wicked. But I didn't like the colorway. So I didn't opt for them. I just let them go by.
All I know is that they're pretty funky looking, but I don't dislike it at this point. If anything, I think that's what's drawing me towards them. They're so ugly, they're beautiful.
So who's right? Let's break it down. First up, the design. The upper is a sleek mesh and suede combo with bold overlays that scream tuned air. But the real star is that exaggerated waffle sole. Chunky, unapologetic, and surprisingly lightweight. It's like walking on a cloud, but that cloud has serious grip. And the air-tuned pods, they're not just for show. These bad boys offer targeted support. Now, you do get that real air-tuned feel and not some hybrid gone wrong version of the air-tuned feel. However, when they're on feet, I have noticed personally wearing them that the transition between the air tune and the waffle, you can feel it. You know, you get that cushioning and you get that solid slap. So there is a two-stage to your walking from heel to forefoot. So you do notice that, and that's the only thing that I thought, actually, maybe they could have done something. If they're making a hybrid, let's make it work on foot. The model that does that quite well is the Nike Pulse. The foam and the air unit actually works quite well. But here's where it gets controversial. Some say the chunky sole borders on dad shoe territory. Now what do you think? Now let's talk about the on-foot feel. Now, first of all, I bought this half a size smaller than my normal size. It does feel snug, but it don't feel too snug. The comfort is really good. The upper feels very flexible, even though it does feel snug, and it feels quite breathable as well. So there's no issue there. As I said earlier on, in terms of the midsole and outsole, you do feel the difference between the tuned and the waffle, but the grip is superb. So on the tuned unit itself, the supports within the air shoe units, I think if Nike really wanted to reference the iconic tuned Air, maybe they should have done the colors within the supports as red and yellow, which is what it originally came out with in the Air Max Tuned Plus sneaker. So that's something that they could have added. What I do like is this, the red here, that just pops. And that's why I think that would have looked good. Don't get me wrong, the stealthy look is really, really nice. I really like the stealthy look of this sneaker. But I just think by adding that, that would have improved things. Now, there are some good bits and there are some bad bits, and I've pointed that out. Let me know what you think about them. One thing though that is really irritating, and I'm not sure if they could have improved it, is to do with the material up top. If you notice, you can see all these ripples, okay? And I understand the original waffle and how that looked, but Nike could have done something to prevent this by using a slightly different material. But they chose to use this material, and I think it deters from the trainer a little bit. Again, it gives you that cheap feel, even though the overall trainer and look, I think, is a high level. It does give you that cheap feel with these ripples. But fair warning, these aren't for intense runs. These are not marathon trainers. Think lifestyle only.
Why don't you just stay in my arms tonight? Why don't we press pause on the fights we had? Oh, won't you just let me hold you so tight? We need to stop this bleeding. Whatever we think is wrong, who cares? It's just not right.
Here's the kicker. These hybrids retail at £130. That's a solid investment for a sneaker that does double duty as performance gear and a style statement. People might feel these bricked, but I feel this is an opportunity to try something not done before. And to be honest, I commend Nike for doing that. I was complaining earlier in the year that Nike are not producing new trainers. They're only talking about retros. So even though this is retro, this is a new combination that hasn't been seen before. So I do commend you, Nike, on that. At the end of the day, the Nike Air Max Tuned Waffle Hybrid isn't just a sneaker, it's a conversation starter. It's a nod to where we've been and a bold step forward to where we're going. Isn't that what great design is all about? Blurring lines, sparking debate, and making you feel something, whether you love it or hate it. You can't ignore it. So the question is, are you bold enough to rock the future of the footwear? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the hottest sneaker drops.
We're together, just rise, fall nice. You and me be lighter than a feather, never ever. War zone.